Okay, so my question for this assignment is, what was the author's central idea in this article? So I'm looking for central idea. I'm looking for that most important idea that the author thought was important in this article. Let's take a look at this article here. Gravity on different astronomical objects. Well, I know astro means like dealing with stars, so this is probably dealing with space stuff. Let's take a look. And oh, good. It's a short article. Don't have to read much. Ha ha. All right. Gravity is a force that pulls on objects. The amount of gravity depends on its mass, or the measure of matter in an object. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so gravity changes depending on how much stuff is there. The more massive an object, the stronger its gravitational pull. The sun is the most massive object in our solar system, so its gravity is the strongest. Planets like Jupiter and Earth have less mass than the Sun, and the Moon has even less mass still. This means the force of gravity is different for each. Now, this is a short article, but this looks like a really important statement. I'm going to go ahead and grab that and put it over here. This says, let's see, copy and paste two pieces of evidence from the article. So I'm going to take this as one of my pieces of evidence I'm going to use. All right. Let's see, keep reading. Weight is a measure of force of gravity on an object. Your weight would differ depending on where you are in the solar system. Okay. And that's it. Well, you know what? That's important too. Your weight would differ depending on where you are in the solar system. So I'll take that and see if that might be my second piece of evidence here. And let's look at that picture, see what it has any information. This one's labeled. So Earth pulls me down. Oh, Moon's got a smaller arrow, so it's not pulling me down as much. Oh, Jupiter's got a big arrow, so it's pulling me down harder. And whoa, okay, the Sun's got like a ton of gravity. Okay, so the Earth has a good amount. Moon has almost none. Jupiter and Mars both have a lot more than Earth. So this article, even though it's short, it's just saying that, oh, look at that picture too. So the sun is huge, and that's why it's got so much gravity. And Jupiter is big, and Earth is kind of small. I mean, Earth's small compared to Jupiter, and Jupiter's tiny compared to the sun. And there's the moon, which is that tiny little speck. Okay, so this article is talking about that gravity affects people differently depending where they are at. So, because we're going to have different masses, we're going to have different amounts of gravity. And that's where I get these two evidence sentences. I'm just going to highlight them yellow right now just to make sure that I'm thinking in terms of evidence. So now I'm supposed to write a topic sentence and two evidence sentences answering that question. All right, so I need to start with my topic sentence. Now my topic sentence has to be green. Just make it green. And I indent, and then I have to refer to the article. So in the article, gravity on different astronomical objects, written by Newsela staff. All right, now I need to answer the question. What was the author's central idea? The author's central idea was, what was it? Well, it was the fact that, oh, yeah, the more mass an object, the stronger its gravitational pull. Your weight would differ depending on where you are in the solar system. Okay, so the central idea was that gravity and weight are different on different locations in space. There we go. I now have a good central idea. So I know that my evidence backs that up because I based it off my evidence. Now let's go ahead and write an evidence sentence. Okay, I know for writing an evidence sentence, we're supposed to use a transition, so to demonstrate. Then I need to kind of refer to it. The more mass an object, the stronger its gravitational pull. So when talking about gravity, the author stated, and then I could go ahead and just copy and paste that and put that inside my quote. Copy. Paste. I gotta make sure that's inside those quotation marks. And now I have a good evidence sentence. Now, normally I'd write an analysis sentence, But when I read the instructions here, the instructions just say to write a topic sentence and 2 evidence sentences. So I'm going to skip my next topic sentence or my next analysis sentence and go straight to my next evidence sentence. All right, so I need another transition. In addition, all right, and I already used when talking about gravity. I remember Mr. Holzer gave me a few sentence frames. I could just go ahead and put one in quote. In addition, I'm going to put the quote. Let's see if that gives me some inspiration. Let's just put that in there. In addition, your weight would differ depending on where you are in the solar system. In addition, the author described how weight changes, saying, and I have my second evidence sentence. All right, that looks like I'm done. Let me double check. Write a topic sentence and 2 evidence sentences answering the above question. All right, I have my topic sentence. My topic sentence is supported by my evidence. I have the title of the article. I have the author of the article. I answer the question clearly. I probably should put the word that there. That's a little bit better. And this should probably be in instead of on. I'm glad Google's telling me that. It's helping me out here. And for my 2 evidence sentences, I have transitions. I have little introductions to the quote. And then I have my quotes. All right, I have a topic sentence, 2 evidence sentences, and it looks like I'm done.